Hi everyone, I am Veronica and today I am walking on the beach, Cannon Beach, and I'm so happy to be here. It is a beautiful day, the sun is shining, the dogs are playing on the beach, there are birds singing. It is wonderful. Today we're going to be talking about self-love. What is self-love and why on earth do we want to have this, be this, become this? It almost sounds so silly. It almost sounds like something that you should skip, but you definitely should not skip this, especially if you're trying to manifest a specific person. But this also is very vital to manifesting more money, manifesting more abundance in any area of your life. Health, better job, better relationships, better everything. So let's talk a little bit more about this. Before we do that, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com is the place to go. You can also learn more about me there. I also have amazing self-study courses at veronicaisles.teachable.com, as well as an Affirmations app for iPhone, and the download link for that is below. So self-love is about realizing that you are actually worth these experiences that you desire. Now, I want to say that self-love does not come naturally for anyone. It is something you have to be mindful of. It is something you have to work at. Something you have to make the conscious choice to be and to have and to become. It is your choice to say, I want a better life. So I'm going to start aligning myself with the ability to know that I deserve this better life. And I'm going to do that through the act of self-love. Now, self-love means you start listening to yourself. So it also means you start listening to your desires. A lot of times we think we should have a particular desire from a logical standpoint, but from a heartfelt standpoint, we actually want something else. This could be something as small as thinking that you should live in a particular place because it's more practical, but your heart actually wants to be someplace else. It could mean whether or not you're torn on attracting this specific person. Maybe your head says it's not practical, it's not logical, but your heart is like, I want this, I need this. This is who my life partner should be. And I just feel it from within my soul. Self-love is about allowing yourself to listen to your needs, your desires, your wants. Self-love is about validating yourself. So when you wake up in the morning, you really listen to every single moment and make it about you. So your main focus isn't necessarily about what you're trying to achieve, but rather where you are in the moment and how you can make yourself the most happy in this moment. For example, if you are trying to manifest love, you think to yourself, well, I want to be with this specific person because it would make me so happy. Self-love is about realizing there are things within your control right now that can make yourself so very happy. So what are things right now that you have the power to do, that you have the power to be, that you have the power to change, that are within your control right now? Another example is you might say, well, if I had enough money, I would be happy because I would be able to buy this experience, buy that experience, be here, pay off debts. I would feel so much better. And yes, you would. But what are ways that you can treat yourself really well right now? Like, for example, you might not have enough money to buy certain experiences that would treat yourself better. But what are simple little things that you can do right now to take better care of yourself that signify self-love and that signify you're ready for more? Because think about it, if you're trying to attract more money, maybe you want to go to an expensive hair salon and treat yourself to this wonderful new look, but you don't have the money for it. An act of self-love would be to take care of yourself with your current appearance, with whatever is currently within your financial means. Another example in terms of a relationship would be that you would say, well, I would be so much happier if I would get to do certain experiences with this person as a couple. And yes, you would be happy. but what are experiences that you can have right now with yourself that signify self-love? So self-love is about listening, taking care of yourself, allowing yourself 5 minutes every day to regroup, to meditate for you. Not because it's going to bring about your desires, but for you in this moment. What are some lovely acts of self-love that you can do? So for everyone, it's a little different. But self-love is about taking care of yourself. It's about appreciating yourself. It's also about realizing how valuable you are. For example, when trying to attract a relationship, a lot of times we put so much focus on that person, treating that person really well, giving our love to that person. But what about receiving love? What about being taken care of? Not just you taking care of them. What about realizing that you are the prize? You are the one who's special. You are unique. It's not just about them being unique and special. So about you actually deserving these things. Because if you don't have a decent opinion about yourself, how are you going to align yourself with being in a relationship, especially with someone who you might think is out of your league or someone that you might put on this pedestal of being perfect? It's okay to see your specific person in a lovely way because obviously you wouldn't otherwise want them, but you need to see yourself in a lovely way as well. Self-love is about realizing your worth, or at least attempting to. It's not about being perfect, but it's about seeing yourself in a little bit of a higher and better way, and about taking better care of yourself, and about aligning yourself with this ability to actually have these experiences. So you need to be leaning within this direction. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be aware and leaning and headed in this way. You also need to be your own best friend. Self-love means you talk good to yourself. You cheer yourself on as opposed to calling yourself stupid for wanting these things, for wanting this change to happen in your world. So be very aware of the way you talk to yourself, how you should talk to yourself. Because I can't just be your cheerleader. Like, you have to be your own cheerleader, your own support system, your own guidance system, because you are with you all the time. Okay, so I hope this video could help. I am Veronica, and I'm here to help make your life better. I am in Cannon Beach, and that is Haystack Rock behind me. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com. My self-study courses are available at veronicaisles.teachable.com. And I have a wonderful affirmations app for iPhone, and the download link for that is below. Have a good day.